Oh, hey. I've got a tentative unboxing here, depending on how this goes. So long story short, I had a Lamy XL. Is that what it's called? And I destroyed it by putting this ink into it. Don't ask me how. I mean, it just wouldn't, it like just dried out super fast or something, and it wouldn't flow, and then the sparkles got all jammed up in there. Excuse me. And then I went to clean it, and I took the, what is it, the nib, not the nib that's really easy to switch out, but the part that's inside the grip. I pulled that out to like really deep clean it, and then I went to put it back in, and like I watched so many videos about how to do this because it's really hard to get out, and I didn't even know you could get it out until I watched the videos. And they're like, do not put it in backwards, like there's this particular groove in the nib anyway, or not the nib, but the whatever, the thing where the ink flows through, where you gotta line it up just right, otherwise it'll get jammed and you won't be able to get it out. So I like hemmed and hawed about how to put it in right, and it was so funny because it was just like meant to die, because I finally like was like, okay, that's it, right? And then I'd try to put it in, and then like it wouldn't really go in, and then I'd pull it out, and then I'd be like, okay, and I'd try to like line it up again, and then I was like, no, that's right, and then like every time I tried to put it in, it would go in. So this is a long story short, becoming long. Anyway, I finally was like, okay, it probably just needs more power, just jam it in there, like just get it in there, just be confident, just go for it. And so I like jammed it in there so hard, and it like would not go more than like halfway in, and then I was like, fuck, and then I looked it up again, and I put it in backwards after all that deliberation. It was just so friggin' wild, and I won't bore you with the details of all the saga that I went through cleaning it out to begin with. Like, it was just like a multiple day process for some reason, and it was stupid. Anyway, then I'm like trying to pull the thing out. I'm trying to use like grippy gloves and everything short of like doing pliers or whatever. Couldn't friggin' get it. Anyway, I ended up breaking the, not the nib, but the part that goes right under the nib, the little plastic tip. And I was just like, okay, this pen is dead, and I just need to make my peace with that. So I went to Goulet Pens, good old Goulet, to get a new one, and then I ended up buying 4 pens. 4, to make up for the one that I lost, which is ridiculous, but 2 of them were pretty inexpensive. So anyway, they give you this cute little sticker. It's an ink blob. I have another sticker from another time. That's an ink jar. And I'm such an insane person that I still had to have this shiny black. It was a sample ink that I put in there that destroyed my pen, or caused me to destroy my pen, and then I still bought this because scarcity mentality. I went online and there weren't a lot of people selling them, and I don't know, it's just such a pretty color. So yeah, that's my toxic trait, I guess. But anyway, I've only got a few minutes to unbox these pens, so I'm just gonna show you what I got, because I didn't get another XL, because once I got in there, it was a whole saga in about itself. I was gonna get an All-Star. I had an All-Star in the cart, like Impulse All-Star, and then I saw this one, and I was just like, my god, look at it. It's beautiful. It's got dust box dust on it, but I don't know. I could not get it. It's Piña Colada. Piña Colada. Like, how cool is that? Total summer pen, and summer is over, but I don't care. So I got that. It's a fine tip nib. I'm hoping that I can use this ink without killing it. But before I do that, I'm going to test it out on like a crappier pen. I think this was like $7. And I've heard that these are pretty good, like functionally anyway, especially if you want to put like sparkle ink in them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test it out in this pen first. See how it goes with a lesser quality pen. And then if it goes okay, then I might not in this one necessarily, because I have a special ink that I want to do for this one, but with my other Lamy that's not here right now, but it was another special edition one. It was the, oh, I can't remember. It was like hot pink and charcoal. I can't remember what the name of it is. But anyway, so I'll probably put it in that one with like at least a fine nib, if not the medium. See how that goes, and then from there. But the reason I took a chance on this ink is because I got Noodler's 54th Massachusetts as a tester ink as well, and had a huge problem with that one, to the degree where like I wasn't gonna buy it at all, because I was like, it's so dry. I can't believe how dry it is. It's awful. I hate it, but I love the color, but whatever. It's not worth it. And then I looked at all the reviews and they were like, oh, it's so great. It flows smooth. It does this, it does that. It's so wonderful. I love it. I love it. And I was like, am I just like getting this wrong? So wrong? So I got that and I put it in a Pilot Metropolitan, and it has been the jam ever since. So I'm hoping, because this one also has like decent reviews about how it flows. It's got kind of mixed ones actually, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be better than I think it's gonna be, because I mean, it's black with like silver sparkle, and I just love it, and it's very sparkly. Actually, I could show you in my little swatch book here how sparkly it is. Can you see? Can you see that? Look at that. Look at that shine. Anyway, I just couldn't like seeing it. Diamine, it's got some shimmer, but not. There's the Noodler's 54th Massachusetts. But see, very, very dry. Gotta write fast. But this one, oh, so sparkly. I loved it. And it was fine on a drip pen. But like once I put it in my Lamy XL, it just died. So whatever. Okay, so that's that. And then I got this Pilot, also a cheapie, again for those inks that like I want to test out and see if they're going to be okay. Oh, sorry, that is slamming. So, but you know, it's just a little, I just like the colors. I guess I was in a blue mood. It is my favorite color, but Kaküno. So I got that one, and then last but not least, probably going to be my favorite of the bunch, to be perfectly honest, I got a TWSBI Eco. But look at it. It's a pretty, beautiful, pretty green color. Like, how stunning. And then they also said that these are good for, they can be good for sparkle pens too. Or I mean, excuse me, sparkle ink. Yeah, sparkle pens, if you put sparkle ink in them, right? I don't know. So this one was a little more pricey, but you know, I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like $30, but I mean, that's not that much. And so also, if it gets clogged, I can take it apart and clean it, and it'll be fine, and it shouldn't be a huge issue. But anyway, that is what I did. I got these guys. I think they're just so cool. Oh no. Oh no. Look at this mess I've created. Get this out of here. And then I got this ink. Once again, I guess I was in a green and blue mood, huh? I don't have any green or blue pens though. Well, except for my Kaküno Supra. And my charcoal bluish hot pink Lamy Safari. Okay, anyway, I got this Ferris Wheel Press Tumultuous Tides. I just thought it'd be a really pretty ink for this one, should it prove to be a sparkle ink pen. So, can you see? Can you see all the sparks in there? I don't know. I love a sparkle ink. I'm a sparkle girl. I don't know if it's my ENFP or what, but yeah, it's super cool and I love it. So I got that, and then I got some other ones too, just samples, but I don't know, guys, because the samples have been kind of effing me over in terms of like messing up my pens. I mean, you really can't see it there, but this is Diablo Menth, which apparently, according to Goulet, matches this pen perfectly, so I'm going to try that one in there. And then this is just like one of their more popular ones. It's like a bluish, like two-tone. I think it kind of two-tones like magenta with maybe a slight shimmer. And then this one, Henry David Thoreau. I don't know, it just looked like a really pretty green, like tealish green. And you can hear my kitty sniffling in the background. But yeah, that's what I did. Oh my goodness. Bless you. That's the haul. Okay. I think I better go because I gotta finish making dinner now. But thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye.